是不是在比如说演讲啊，或者是去跟别人交流的时候是很重要的一点。
当然，肯定是要 relatable 嘛。当然要同样在这个演讲的过程中，你不光要 relate to yourself， 你也要 relate to the audience， 在这个演讲。
千万不要忘记了啊，就是讲一个复杂的题目的时候，就是你的眼前的观众，包括你自己，尤其我们在面对评委的时候，评委更希望听到的是你的声音、你的想法、你的故事。所以最后哪怕只有一句话去拽回到自己的这个身边，但是呢，至少证明这是你的真实的自己哈。好，我们来看一看评委的评价。
Little Mulan.Tough and fearless, that's you. Jennifer, you are a natural. Lively and natural enthusiasm. I love the questions you ask. You answered the judges' questions very well. My only advice for you is to speak a little bit more slowly and pronounce your words a little bit more clearly.So, say a bit less, but speak your words out more clearly. Well done.
Your story was very easy to follow, which means you did a great job communicating it. You painted a very clear picture for all of us listening. I would just say to focus on your pronunciation. There were some words that gave you more trouble than others. The good news is you have a lot of time, and pronunciation is something that will improve with time.So keep practicing and keep up the good work.
Jennifer, great job. You speak very, very well, with a very natural pronunciation and rhythm to how you speak English. I am impressed with all your skills in someone your age. You speak with good inflection and it's very natural. I thought your family show was quite creative and very clever. I was very entertained by it.The only real mistake that I heard was we wouldn't say a typhoon attack. Well, we would just say to hide from a typhoon. But that's a small error. Overall, good job.
你看我们这么严格的评委老师，基本上就没挑出太大的错啊，就是一个很小的 typhoon attack。好，那这么一个近乎完美的表现，在我们的评委心目当中能够拿到一个什么样的分数呢？哇，很高，338.1分，这是你的队员是吗？
是的，加油！
加油！好，我们在现在的排分榜上能站到一个什么样的位置？我们一起来关注一下。距离我们排名第一的悠悠还有一点点的差距啊，
冲到榜2了。
冲到了第2，
竟然超过了我们的小房乐
啊！不过也是一个很不错的一个成绩了。马上来看一看7号选手陆玉修。
The Humboldt Administrator's Garden is the largest and most classical landscape garden in my hometown, Suzhou. As one of the top 4 famous gardens in China, it was inscribed into the World Heritage List by UNESCO in 1997. The garden has a history of more than 500 years. It prides itself on its waterscape, graceful courtyard, and variety plants. There are 3 sections. The eastern is broad and spacious. The western has architectural pieces. The middle section is the essence of the whole garden, with its beautiful flowers, ponds, hillocks, and pavilions. Strolling around here, you will be amazed by the art of this Chinese garden.
刚才陆玉溪小朋友的这一段表现也非常有特色，我们来看一看他的家庭短剧秀会带给大家怎么样一个不同的表现。
Hello everyone, welcome to our online microbiology conference.Today, our invited speaker is Dr. Elsa.
Hello everyone, my name is Elsa. Today I'm going to tell you about coronavirus. Coronavirus is a kind of virus that looks like a crown, and that's how it got its name. This is a photo of it taken under a microscope. It lived with animals at first, but some people do not respect nature.They invaded into the animals' territory, and coronavirus jumped from animals to humans. It spreads mainly in the coughs and sneezes of people who are sick. Patients can get a cough and a fever and may have some trouble breathing. Yes?
So, Dr. Elsa, what organ does coronavirus affect?
It goes into the body from here into the lungs, the intestines, or spleen, which can cause dramatic effects, like causing pneumonia. Yes?
So, do you have any advice for us?
Advice? Well, if you don't get sick, you have to wear a mask when you go out. Wash your hands carefully every time you come back. Don't go to crowded places, and when you go out, try to stay at least 1 meter distance from other people. I wish coronavirus time will be over soon and people can return to their happy lives.
接下来关注一下它的 Q&A 问答部分。
Question number 1. Why do you like stories and fairy tales so much?
I have 2 reasons. The first reason is because that there is so much imagination in those stories, like Harry Potter and the Land of Stories. Imagination is what makes those stories so interesting. The second reason is because that I learned so much about those stories, like never giving up hope. So that's why I like stories so much.
Question 2. In stories, is it important to have some bad people, monsters, ugly things? Why is that so?
Yes, I think it's very important to have some bad people in stories. Because if there were no bad people, then the story won't be interesting because there's no problem for the good people to solve. And also, if there were no bad people, you won't know what the good people will do to defend themselves and their kingdom. And so that's why I think it's very important to have some bad people in stories.
In question 3, you said you wish to be a ballerina and a writer. But would you like to be a doctor? Why is that?
Yes, I would also want to be a doctor because now the coronavirus is spreading all over the world. So if I were a doctor, I would at least have the chance to help our people and make the world a better place for us to live. So that's what I always wanted, to help the people to save our world and our country. So that's why I also want to be a doctor.
好，那接下来我们来赶快看一看这位小朋友评委老师对他的一个评价。
You're a very soft-spoken young lady, and I find it very easy to listen to you speak. You're also very good at communicating your ideas clearly. The only comment I really have for you is to work on making it feel more natural. Sometimes you can tell you have the words memorized and you're thinking about the next sentence ahead of time. This can come across as a little bit robotic. The trick is trying to look natural even when you are saying something that is memorized. This is something you can easily improve on, and it will just take some time.